Hi lovelies, you're welcome to today's tutorial. On our screen is a gorgeous design that we'll be learning from the scratch. So here are the materials we'll be using. You can check the description box for the list of materials. I'll drop the list of materials on the description box. So here, this is the material we'll be using. Is a mat, a paper mat, but a designed mat. So here is the mold I will be using as well. So to know the measurements I'll cut out from my material, you measure your mold with 1 inch inward and you end it with 1 inch inward on the other side as well, making 10 inches. So on this my material, I will be using I'll be cutting out 10 by 10 inches. So I cut out two pieces of this 10 by 10 inches. So I'll be using one as the lining and another one will be on top. So the next thing is to pick up our mold. Then you wrap this your mold in a nylon. You can use any type of nylon. You wrap your mold inside the nylon just like this. Then after wrapping it, you place your oil. You can use any oil, your hair cream, Vaseline, machine oil. So you rub it on your mold. So after rubbing your oil, you place your material. The first one here, the design part is facing the mold, and the second one, the design part is facing up. So you try to place diagonally so that you can get each edges. So once you check all the edges that all edges are in, so you start your pinning. So I pin this down with a thumb pin. So while pinning this, we start from the four edges first. You start the four edges first. So after pinning the four edges, and you continue with the other edges and try to pull it in and pin this down. So after pinning, this is what I have. I'm done pinning this. You can see that it's very smooth. Then the next thing is to pick up your stiffener. You pour your stiffener in a bowl to mix it with water. Then you add your water here. This is water. I just use it to rinse the previous work I did. I use it to rinse the plate. It's just water. So you mix the water with your stiffener. So you make sure that it's not too light and not too thick. So you start applying it on your mold. So you apply it on your, so after applying the stiffener, I'll take it outside to sun dry this. You can sun dry within a day or two depending on the weather. So here is my mold is dried already. So the next thing is to remove all the pins. After removing the pin, you try and remove your mold as well. your wrapped mold. So after removing the wrapped mold, this is what I have. So you trim out the excess you have, you trim out the edges. Then after trimming out the edges, you measure your base round to know the measurement, the millinery wire you cut, so you can make a mark to know the beginning. So you just take your tape and measure it round. Here I have 23 inches. After measuring it round, I have 23 inches. So I have 23 inches. I'll just add 1 inch to the millinery wire, so I later cut out 24 inches. So here I have the millinery wire cut out. So you join it together like this and tape it with your masking tape. You can use your thread to tie it as well, but here I'm using a paper sellotape. So here I'm done wrapping the sellotape. So you fix it inside your base. So I'm done fixing it in. This is what I have. So the next thing now is to apply my glue and glue down the edges. So while gluing, you use your peg to hold this down. So you apply your glue and hold it down with your peg. If you find this video helpful, kindly give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as I'll be dropping amazing design, how you can make different design of fascinator and turban caps. So once you notice that this has dried up, so you remove the peg. So remove the pegs one after the other. Once you notice that it's dried already, that it is glued to the base, that the edges are glued, you just remove the pegs. So after removing the pegs, this is what I have. So the next thing now is to cover my rough edges. You use your bias, you can use your trimming to cover the rough edges. So you apply your glue and glue down anything you want to use to cover the edges. You can use your bias, you can use your trimming, you can use applique, anything just to cover the rough edges. So I'm done covering the rough edges. So this is what I have. So the next thing is to fix my Alice band. So you place your base at the point you want it to be on the Alice band. If you want to be at the center or by the side, you place it on the Alice band. Then you apply your glue. You can use UHU glue, you can use your hot glue. So because all these glue are not reliable, I will find a means to tack it down with my needle and thread. So you make sure you use a matching color of thread. Just find a way to tack the Alice band down to the base. Here I'm done tacking it down to the base. So after that, I pick up the pieces just to cover up the Alice band, just to cover all the points. I tag the Alice band down, so I will pick up the pieces and apply it like this. Just is another way of holding down the Alice band. So if you don't want any design on this, you can leave it like this, but here I'll be designing it with this Crinoline. So I make use of this 3 inches plated Crinoline. You can make use of a bigger one, you can make use of a smaller one. So I cut out 5 inches. So I cut out 5 inches of this Crinoline in 6 places. So I cut out 6 pieces of these 5 inches. So I'll pick it one after the other and tack the edge. I'll fold it into 2 and tack the edge. So here I'm tacking down the first one. So you try to secure your thread, and you pick the second without cutting the thread. You pick the second one and repeat the same process. So I'll be doing this for 5 pieces out of the 6 pieces I cut. I'll be doing this for 5 pieces out of the 6. So to join the 2 marks together, you just put your needle at the other end and pull it. Then after pulling it, you use your needle and thread to secure it together very well. You just pass your needle and thread as many times as possible just to secure it down very well. After doing this, I will pick up the last piece, that is the 6th piece. So I will join the 2 knots to be on top of each other, then gather it together. The 2 knots will be on top of each other like this. Then use your hand to gather it together and secure with your needle and thread. Then you make it fall at the center of the first 5 pieces that we join together. So this will be at the middle. This is how I create the rows I placed on this fascinator. So you just try and secure it as many times as possible. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up and an honest review and comment on this design. Then you place it on your base, any side you want it to be. You place it on your base and tag this down. I prefer working with needle and thread than glue, because all these glue are not reliable. So I prefer working with my needle and my thread. So I will just design it with my feathers. You can design this fascinator anyhow you like, just be creative with your designs. I'll just design it with my feathers. So after fixing my feather, this is the final look of our fascinator. And so here is our gorgeous design. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in another tutorial.